So a few weeks ago, I saw the opportunity come up to animate for a channel called SMG4. If you don't know who they are, basically Luke, Kevin, and a team of talented animators make funny Mario animations in Garry's Mod and other programs. When they hit 3 million subscribers, they put out a call for animators to submit 30-second animations featuring characters from their episodes. So I figured I'd toss my hat into the ring, as I rarely lol, but I totally lol at their stuff, and heck, I'm an animator who loves Mario as much as the next nerd. I decided to reanimate one of my favorite scenes from an episode called Marioception, and this is how it turned out.
That's amore.
Rainbow.
Let's go. It's me.
Oh!
Mario.
Woo!
Okie dokie. Mamma mia.
Okay, so that's all well and good, and what makes things even more awesome is that SMG4 actually picked the animation to use out of 1,000 submissions. Obviously, as a small channel, I was completely flattered. It was both an awesome opportunity to celebrate their huge milestone, but also a chance to try my creepy animation style on some Mario characters. And through this video, you had the chance to discover other incredibly talented animators. So overall, it was a win-win-win. Again, struggling small channel mentality, you never know what could cause a breakthrough. I thought it would be cool to see some people trickle over from there because they liked my doofus Mario and Peach and sexy mustache Mario. But only one brave soul could find me. SMG4's video went out and people celebrated! And now we fast forward to today. I had just released my Tangled video, but that's when I realized something odd. I went to go search for my name and Google suggested something different. Instead of Obit Frank, it was suggesting Obit Frank. Now, this is something I noticed in the past too, but it was always just this one case. My name, Obit Frank, never got enough search traffic to actually show up as an autofill phrase. Obit Frank has always existed, even when starting out my channel, but never actually had any real, tangible results. It was all just random videos from Frank Sinatra to scattered TV clips about different things, none of which really had any relation to each other. Given this, I never thought anything of it. But this time was different, because now Obit Frank had 2 new results. Obit Frank Mario and Obit Frank SMG4. Now, the problem with this is that searching for either of those phrases still triggers random search results and not my actual channel. At the time of making this video, nothing popped up. But here's the kicker. In order for those results to generate, Google has to have had the surge of traffic coming in for a specific phrase. It has to be a repeat phrase that is bringing in substantial searches, and then Google will decide to archive it. This means a few people searching on and off for a phrase won't make this happen. However, a couple thousand people or more might. And that's why I'm kind of heartbroken. The reason why Obit Frank Mario and Obit Frank SMG4 even exist is because anytime someone typed in Obit Frank properly, Google would say, "Did you mean Obit Frank?" Prior to them even searching, you'd type in Obit Frank, and instead of Obit Frank autofilling, it switched to Obit Frank. If you're on mobile, obviously you're going to go with the misspelled one and get 0 search results. What happened was many people were doing this and it was piling up. Every time someone would seek out my channel, Google would autocorrect them away from ever finding it. And this is for thousands and thousands of views. It'd be like tons of people lining up to come see a performance you're putting on, but the door's locked. So instead of sticking around, they just leave. It's impossible to find what they're looking for, and they probably won't boot up the video again to check to see that it actually said Obit Frank. So yeah, I'm just bummed, I guess. Small creators, especially in the animation community, need all the help they can get. And this could have meant everything for my channel. So out of this ordeal, I highly recommend checking your own channel to see if it has any silly autocorrects that you can't fight against. If it does, add them to your channel tags, description, and anywhere you can. It's too late for me now, which is why I'm super bummed. But hopefully this can help prevent this from happening to anyone else out there if they prepare ahead of time. Hey, I know this is a bit of a departure from my regular creepy content, which is still on schedule and looking stranger, but I thought this video was very important to make. Okay, see you soon. Goodbye!